Yeah, round stranger, foreign country, don't speak the language, stranger. Like nothing about this shit was like the thing you should be doing. So I was like, fuck it, like put it on, put the little thing. First time I ever did it. I was like,
we back, we black.
Yes, we are black and back. Both East Coast native living in California. He's in LA. I'm in San Diego. Two somethings in a pod.
If you came for serious shit, and if you came to be educated, you came to the wrong fucking place, buddy guy. Yes, sir. We back.
We black.
God damn. It's been a minute.
It's been several minutes, almost an hour.
Where my glasses at?
Uh-oh. Smart Ozzy's coming out.
I don't know, Smozzy.
Oh no, not Smozzy.
Oh no, I don't like that. I don't like that glare. Smozzy.
Oh no, not Smozzy.
Bro, how you been, Dougie?
Oh no, I've been good, bro. I've been enjoying the journey of life and where it's taking me. How have you been, bro?
Good man. I seen you been on your Jiu Jitsu grind.
Oh yeah, man. I'm
ready,
a Jiu Jitsu boy.
You ready? Are you ready to use that in the streets if you need to?
I got to, I'm just like, well, they don't even make noises like that. And niggas will fuck you up for that shit. So I'm not even gonna joke around because that shit is that shit is no joke, bro. Like,
now you just gotta carry around a little sound box that has the sound effects. It's like motion activated. So every time, yeah, bro, shit. It's like living a real life anime.
Shit. Yo, it really is. It really is. But let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you the realest shit I ever tell you in my entire life. The realest shit. Bro, I came into that. I came in like, I work out. I'm Dom, I'm 6 foot. I work out, black. I'm trying. I'm all right. I'm a little bit. I feel like I'm a little bit of a threat as far as like physical capacity.
Yeah. Going into it.
Yeah, my first time going to class, I was like, I'm new in the game, but I'm like, nobody's gonna fuck me up. Like, come on, bro. I'm Dom Jackson fit. Dom Jackson FIT.
Little did you know.
So I roll up. The very first class I do is me and this. We go through like the practicing stuff. So we're going through the motions that we're gonna learn for the whole day. And then after that, you get like the freestyle session where it's just you just practicing with someone else that's there. So you just fighting a bunch of niggas every fucking class.
Sparring.
Yeah, they sparring. Yeah. So you just rolling. So you're rolling with them, and you guys are just you're battling it out.
A little bit of wrestling.
Yeah. So the very first time I went to roll, it was me and this dude. He was like maybe like 150 pounds, looking like Michael Cera. Like he looked like he looked like I should be taking his lunch money.
Michael Cera gonna come for your ass.
He might, but
yeah, relax.
But he don't do jiu-jitsu, so he ain't coming for me.
You don't know that though.
As a matter of fact, I don't know. I don't know that at all, actually. But the dude in the class though, 140, maybe 140, 150, like 5, 6, 7, maybe.
Oh, little guy.
I'm 6'2", 180-ish. So like I should be destroying this human being. Like we're not even on the same. We're not on the same tier. Like don't even look at me. So we get into it. I'm like we setting up. Like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And then one thing I learned in jiu-jitsu is that anytime someone is not moving, you're in trouble. Because you gotta
the opponent.
Yeah, the opponent just like when they're still.
Oh, he's analyzing.
It's like I'm like you done fucked up. You done did it now. So I roll up on the dude. I like try to grab him, and like in 2 moves, he's like, and I'm like, help me, tap.
Damn.
So it's humbled me a lot. It's a real good learner for being aware of like not knowing what people are capable of. I
That's
feel
facts.
Like you think you the shit. You can do some things, but there's always somebody down to fuck you up.
That's facts. Like I always, it's crazy. Like I'd never really been in like a real fight, which is fucking insane. But like in my head, I always imagined that like I'll be alright. But like I don't know that. Like I don't know that until the moment comes. I have no idea, bro. There's no other way to find out other than to just. I guess I gotta fight somebody.
Yeah, well, Don't go to no classes because every nigga in there's gonna fuck you up. You learn so fast. I thought I was higher on the ranking of people. Like I thought I could fuck up at least 90% of the population.
90 there. You went in there extra confident, bro. The other way around. You got 10%.
Yeah, bro, but definitely 10. If that.
You know what's crazy though is I heard that's just how it is. Like it's just a whole different like boxing is hard and super hard, and I'm sure if you got into a boxing ring with somebody, it would be like a similar thing. But the jujitsu shit is like a combination of a whole bunch of different things. So it's just like not going into it, not knowing shit. Like unless you like study mad like Bruce Lee, fucking Jackie Chan like movies. Oh, that bullshit they do in those movies. Actually, no, it's not bullshit. They actually real ass fucking martial arts. But imagine like, you know, just going into anything. It's like it's a good lesson for anything. It's like, yo, you're not gonna just go into the fucking court and be LeBron. You're not gonna go into the tennis court and be fucking Serena. Like it's not gonna happen. So that's crazy though, bro. I'm glad you got that experience.
Yeah, always just wherever you go and respect the dojo.
Respect the dojo.
Feel,
damn, that might
that shit.
That's a shirt. That's a t-shirt right there. Respect the dojo.
Respect the dojo.
Okay, you can't do the accent. Can't do the accent. Actually, you can. It's fine.
Can we do the dojo? Can we do the accent?
Listen, after seeing Dave Chappelle's special, I feel
segue.
I just feel like where are the boundaries anymore? You know.
How do you feel? I guess we got to explain it first. Anybody who hasn't seen it, Dave Chappelle had a special on Netflix, talking that shit. But I want to hear your perspective on it first.
I mean, listen, this is if we ever talk about a subject where it's like, yo, you can get canceled, you might get canceled, you might not. This is probably one of those. But we ain't here for to walk the edge. We're here to jump over that edge. So,
we on the edge right
that shit was funny. It was actually
hysterical.
It was funny because it was true, and then that's it. And it was Dave Chappelle. So, Dave Chappelle throughout his entire career has made offensive, I guess, jokes to certain groups of people, including black people, including himself. Like he's a comedian, so he makes jokes. Did I think that some of his jokes in that special went kind of far? Sure, but like, so Louis C.K., Richard Pryor. I mean, what's the other guy's name? The other legendary white guy, Greg. George Carlin, something like that. I don't know. Anyways, mad comedians. They have based the famous ones at least. Always walk that edge because they know, first of all, part of it is true and it's stuff that other people don't want to say, and then they make jokes out of it. So he went back into his, joking with, I should say, like the trans community. I mean, I don't know how to speak on it without being offensive. I thought the jokes were funny. I could understand why people would get upset, but to anybody that was aiming to cancel Dave Chappelle over that, it's not gonna happen.
Nigga, you ain't canceling Dave Chappelle.
You ain't canceling Dave Chappelle, bro.
You ain't canceling Dave Chappelle. I thought the special was hysterical.
Yeah,
there was a lot of truth. There's a lot of things in there that he was saying. Like I think one of the funniest things that he said that he said something about like can you be racist and be trans? I thought that was an interesting statement to say because like because like there's a lot of truth out there that I think the good comedian can say the things that people are thinking but aren't willing to say.
Exactly,
what makes him so funny.
Yeah. So
there's definitely some things that the way he framed it was just like holy shit. Like that's definitely something that's been in someone's mind, and obviously it resonated with a lot of people.
Exactly.
And another thing he was like, he was like, oh, he repeat this. I'm like, fuck, but I'm going to ledge too because I'm not canceling Dave. Like I'm watching everything. Like you can't cancel Dave Chappelle.
Please.
He was like, so you mean to tell me this white dude can walk up to me and be like, hey, call me a girl now, nigger, and I'm supposed to be okay with it? Like. It was something to that effect. And I was like, bro, that's the funniest shit I ever heard in my entire life. How did his brain go there?
Bro, super funny.
And everything he said seemed to come from like it seemed like from a place of just good humor and just laughing together. You know,
For sure. I didn't know that story about his friend that he lost. That's crazy.
Yes,
it's insane.
Yeah, and he had a friend that was trans, so it wasn't even like.
Well, let's not do that. It's not gonna be like, yo, I have like the white kid that has the black friend. It's like, yeah, but my friend.
You're right. I can't do that.
But I know what you're saying though. Is that like he was in that community and but he had an example of somebody who was very close to that. You know, he was within the community of that too. So, anyways, that shit was fucking funny. He's a legend. I hope he never stops making comedy. I hope he goes till he croaks. Cause fuck, man, that man has a gift for sure.
I saw something about the CEO of Netflix, like saying like having his back almost. I'm interested to see how this plays out with shit overall. Because
bro, that's crazy.
Cancel culture, like the battles of like this versus that's about to be like fucking.
Yo, Netflix, bro. Speaking of that, man, Netflix is. I fuck with them, man. They have a. It's like a documentary / movie style thing. It's like episodic, but it's based off of
episodic. I like that word.
Episodic. I don't even know if it's an actual word, but if it ain't, bro. So you know that Google Earth is like a stolen idea. Like a company made it. A whole ass company made it. And they brought it. They were from Berlin, bro. They had that.
Like Germany, Berlin, or like
yeah, like Germany, Berlin,
New Jersey.
Come on, dog. Not Berlin, New Jersey. You know, that's a fair question though. Nah, they're from. Except for people that aren't from Jersey, like yo, nigga, there's only one Berlin, bro. So it was basically like, long story short, this group of people made the exact what you know as Google Earth to be like when you started using it back in the day. It was actually 10 years before that, or yeah, it was 10 or 11 years before that. It was made in Berlin. Those guys, because they started getting hype, went to Silicon Valley, showed it to one of the Silicon Valley dudes. This is a real life story, and the Silicon Valley dude wanted to like hire them basically to work with them. But he also wanted to like steal their idea. Anyways, they go over there and the computer, like the guy that's like the coder, he's typing shit up on the guy's computer, like basically telling the guy basically all the secrets of how they made this happen. And it was like this structure of how they were able to grab all the satellite photos and map them onto like the ground and shit. And that was whatever. Like at the time it seemed kind of like harmless. But they went to Burning Man. And this is a spoiler for anybody that hasn't seen it. They went to
Burning Man.
They went to Burning Man, and I haven't finished watching it, but they went to Burning Man, and obviously they got drunk, probably other substances or whatever. So the coder dude that was from the Berlin team, he must have told the Silicon Valley dude some shit. Ooh. Because not too long after that, bro, they go back to Berlin, right? Oh, by the way, they declined the deal from the Silicon Valley dude. They don't want to work with him. They're like, yo, let's make this happen over in Berlin. They get back to Berlin, and not too long after, man, like they go online, and it's Google Earth just exists. And that's where I ended it. So and then the whole thing, like within the documentary, they're going back and forth from like showing you movie style of what happened, and then movie style of like the what do you call it? What do you call it when you're not in court but you're still doing legal shit? You're in like a room. Damn. What's that shit called?
I don't know. That's
whatever. I guess they were trying. That's so bad. I guess they were trying to do some type of settlement. So Google was there, a representative of Google, and then another lady that was representing the Berlin team. And while you're watching the movie, they're going back and forth between like scenes from the past.
Oh, the real shit and the movie shit.
Yeah, like movie shit from the past. Basically the real shit, but like portrayed in movie style, and then movie style of what was portrayed in the actual room that they did the settlement in. And basically, it's just like they had no proof. They had no proof. But I haven't finished watching the series yet, so I don't know if they get their money or not. But I'm assuming it's something sort of kind of similar. Oh, by the way, the lawyer that is representing them is the same lawyer that got the Winklevoss twins their money when Zuckerberg basically stole Facebook from them. So,
oh shit, that's a good lawyer then.
It's a great lawyer. Yeah, it's a great lawyer.
And this is on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, bro. It's called The $1 Billion Code. They have the documentary movie style thing. That's what you should watch first, and then they have like the making of it, the making of that whole series. So Netflix,
The niggas just stole Google Earth. Like
they stole that shit, bro. Like Google Earth is not Google's idea, and it's like they didn't just steal it, bro. They copied it, like it's the same exact shit, and it's dope as fuck because like the original Google Earth wasn't like on the computer. Like what they thought of Google Earth was like a globe, and that you move the globe, and you also have like a little knob. You move the globe; it's like this big. Move the globe to go to a certain part of the Earth, and as you move the globe, it on the computer screen, it like moves with it. It was so fucking dope. And then you could like scroll the little knobs to zoom in and zoom out. It's fucking crazy.
Oh shit! So it was like, damn,
It was like
the future.
It was like an interface, and then they put that basically like what is Google Earth now? If you go on Google Earth, it's the same thing except you're just clicking and dragging it with the mouse.
Fuck.
Yeah, bro. Silicon Valley,
Damn,
bro.
So it got finessed.
It got super finesse, like super finesse, bro. But I say that to say that I think Netflix is taking a lot of chances, and to think that they started off as a DVD company is wild, bro.
Yeah.
They're a full ass studio taking like real ass chances, and I fuck with that.
You know what else they could take chances on?
What you got?
That's like crazy. Take chances on Wise Ape T. Use promo code TSIP TIS.
Wise Ape T.
TSIP. Oh shit! Let me make sure my spelling is right. Promo code TSIP for 10% off your first offer.
Yo, Wise Ape T, best tea in the world. Actually, though.
Join the motherfucking tribe.
Let's go. Yes, sir. Link in the description, I'm assuming.
Yes, link in the description.
Yes.
Down, up. But yeah, drink your motherfucking tea.
Drink your tea, bro.
In other news, a couple podcasts ago, I said I wanted to go to Tulum.
Uh-oh.
and it worked out that I actually ended up going. Went out there with my good friend Sean. Shout out SG Endo Fitness.
Shout out.
Gang. So we went out there. So it's a lot of backstory to how we get to this point.
You can skip the certain parts.
I'll keep just enough for general enough that they can get a detail of why without having too much, but not too little. Anyway, so we go out there to meet some friends that like my buddy Sean connected with someone on Instagram. These two twins, the vegan twins. Shout out to the vegan twins, gang. So we went out there to see Tulum and see Mexico, but like we wanted to go to the network and meet with them because they're fitness people too. So it was dope. So while out there, we did a bunch of different stuff in Mexico, but there was two instances that I really want to talk about that was just the craziest shit I ever seen. Because now I went to Mexico, I'm a changed man. I'm evolved. I found my new place in life, my journey of growth and shit. First of all, everything's dope out there. It's a lot more freedom and shit. You know, you've been to Mexico, so like Tulum is very. It's like Tulum's kind of like the LA of Mexico. I feel like because it's all about yoga and like spiritualness and like holistic vegan fucking. Yabba la bala, yerba mates and shit.
But there's also the dark side of Tulum. Like there's the dark side of LA.
Yes, there is a dark side of Tulum. So we rented a car out there. We were driving around.
Say yerba mate. Not yerba mate. Bro, I never heard of yerba mate until I got out here. That's a fact.
This is it. Kombucha, like all types of shit. I'm like, bro. The fuck is that? Yeah, that's some straight California shit, dog. But Tulum is California. Tulum is south of California and Mexico, bro. It's crazy, man.
That's crazy, bro. So did you get to like explore the city?
Yeah, so we explored a lot of the shit. We saw some ruins and shit. We saw
That's
like
dope.
a bunch of cultural stuff, you know. And then we were in an Airbnb. We rented a car, and I was out there like I wasn't really trying to drink. I'm thinking about not drinking anymore. That's something I'm kind of considering in my brain too. So I didn't really drink for the majority of the trip. But then the one day, the day that changed them all. So I'll keep it brief and kind of funny for you guys. We met this dude who was staying at Airbnb. He was a DJ. He told us to go to a spot that he was going to DJ at that night. Mm-hmm. We were like, all right, cool. We don't know where to go. Fuck it, we'll go. It's fucking Sunday. Do it. It's in the hotel district at Hotel Mia, to be exact. For anybody that wants to go check out a cool spot in Tulum. So we go to Hotel Mia. It's like the place is kind of like a rave, like it's like a rave kind of thing. So like it's like a beach club. So we went out there and fucking like we went there in like boots and like dressed up shit. Like we looked like we didn't really belong in there because we were in there like we came there with like our downtown clothes, but it was like a beach club. People were in there in shorts, like they were in there on the vibey shit, bro.
You look like tourists.
We look like tourists. We look like tourists the whole time. Like Sean, just a big white dude, and then me being, I'm cool. Like I could kind of with the hair, I might pass some other shit. But once I talk, they're like, "Oh, this nigga's American as fuck. Get that nigga's money."
Yo, tell that part. Yes, sir. Damn.
Oh, but anyway, we get into the spot. We at the beach club, and the whole place is like fucking like I feel like I'm in a lava lamp. Like the whole place is like a. That's the only way to describe the energy.
Like you're inside of the lava lamp.
Like you're inside of lava because it's just
that sounds crazy.
And like the niggas playing music, like, it's like electronic shit, but it's not like
different
electronic. It's not like it's like a rave, like, but it's not like like it's not like that. It's like you remember XXYXX XXYYXX?
I forgot about
it. It was
that.
kind of like that kind of feel.
Oh, that's vibes.
So it was like that, like in a lava lamp. So while we in there, we're like, all right, cool. We didn't know what kind of music we were walking into. So we're in there like, fuck it. Like, we here, we gonna vibe out, whatever. Sean had a shot. I'm in there sober as hell. Like, okay, blah, blah, blah. And then the night took a turn. Niggas, so while we're in there, niggas just walking. They're just like drug dealer waiters just walking around that bitch. Like, you know how you go to a spot and like you want to get some water, sir, or do you want to get your towel? Niggas is like, yo, we got that Coke, we got that Molly, we got that this, we got that, like, what y'all niggas need. Just walking around like.
That's crazy.
Had everything on deck, bro.
Damn.
So we're in there.
Mini bodega.
Not a mini bodega.
The mobile drug bodega.
Nah. Mobile drug bodega is crazy. Holy shit. But lo and behold, we in this shit. And then we like, you know, this place is kind of trippy. And everyone, like, bro, like, it seemed like every nigga in there was on some shit you never even heard of. Like, no one told you, but the vibe was, like I said, we was in a lava lamp, bro. Like,
man, that's crazy.
Ooh. So we talked to the shady guys, and we're like, fuck it. You got LSD.
You asked, or they were like, "Do you knew you?"
Well, he listed the shit, and we were like,
"Oh, okay,
fuck it, like let's just try acid,
bro." So,
and put a caveat right here: I do not recommend anyone doing drugs in a foreign country for the first time ever. I never did that shit, but I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it." Like it was like this is when I knew I was on some YOLO shit I'd never been on before. I was like, "Nigga, I'm out here about to do this shit."
Yeah,
never took it in my life.
Around strangers.
Yeah, around strangers. Foreign country, don't speak the language. Stranger, like nothing about this shit was like the thing you should be doing. So I was like, fuck it, like put it on, put the little thing. First time I ever did it. I was like,
wait, was it was a tab?
Yeah, it's like a little like fucking. It's like a little square. Like it's like half a Tic Tac, but it's like a square. So it's just a piece of paper that's just soaked in fucking hell juice.
Oh, okay, hell juice. Wait, so how was that shit? Did you trip out or not?
So I didn't like when I took it. I didn't know what I was even looking for. I thought it was like one of those things you like see fucking shit.
See,
it turns out it turns out that it's not as hallucinating as like seeing things as you would think at the smaller doses. What it does, it heightens everything.
Oh, it's a microdose.
Yeah, so like the way I describe it was like, you know, like when you're drunk, like you're more energized and you're more happy and you're more like everything's funnier, everything's sad, like everything's more extra. Like you're like,
Yes.
Like like when you're really drunk, but when you do that, it's you're the same amount of like functioning as you are sober, but you have the drunk like fearlessness, the drunk like
Gotcha.
like you just like everything feels like that happiness of like craziness and drunkenness.
Got you.
Which was nuts because everything just looked like I didn't really feel it at first, but until I thought about it later on the next day, I was like, Anyway, so we're in this shit on drugs and the fucking shit for the first time, drug waiters. Then we see this fucking like the rave. Now it's in full rave, so this place just like people are just like fucking vibing, lava lamp vibes, fucking the music just like. So then we look, and this guy, he's like I'd never seen a guy who like. He like embodied the epitome of what this place was. He was a short bald dude in like a shaman cloak. Like he had like a fucking like a fucking like you ever seen like
Are you sure this is real or this wasn't a show?
no see this is actually a good question, but I promise you I definitely did we both saw him, so I think he had to be real.
Yeah, both run.
So it definitely seemed like it was seen. When I saw him, I was like, "Oh, maybe I am on something." But he was this little short dude. He just went to the front where like everyone was. He was like in front of like the concert thing while the DJs were, and he was just like in all black, wearing like a fucking shaman robe. And he was just like, and he was one with the music, dog. Like I just seen someone like flow like. I don't even know how to describe. Like I saw it, and I felt like I just felt the energy of everything he ever did in his life just come out.
That's crazy, bro. What the
anyway, long story less long. This story is only like the sane part of the story. It gets way crazier. So next we're having fun, we're vibing, drugged out, music, blah blah blah. Meet some people from Germany. The German people are like, they're dope people. We're talking about this. There's a lot of German DJs that were in like the set. So it was the guy we came to come see, and some people from. Some other DJs out, like a Mexican DJ, German DJ, and this electronic lava lampy kind of vibey music. So we're talking to German people. With the German people, they have this girl with them that's from America who's 18 years old. This is random ass girl is just hanging out with these German niggas.
Crazy.
And we're like, oh, cool. Like, American person. Like, I mean, you see someone from America when you in another country, it's like respect.
Yeah,
like,
you got
like it's like, oh shit, like yo, what's good? Like
yeah, it's like if you're in an all white neighborhood, you see your brother, you gonna want to dap him up.
That's like, yeah, you got
like yo,
no matter who he is, like
what you doing?
What's good? Like
what you doing here? How'd you end up here?
Yeah, like what's good, my nigga? So it's like, what's good, my American?
No.
Oh, but we in there. Having a good time, like blah blah blah, talking with the German people, just just vibing. They're speaking again. They speak English too. Cause like, luckily, man, niggas speak English because shit, we wasn't speaking shit else. Like we really privileged in this bitch being American ass niggas. Anyway, so Lord's quick shorten the story. The place is closing. All right, the place is closing. It's me and Sean talking to German people. Blah blah blah. Place is closing. German people start to leave. And they said to be right back. These niggas don't come back, but they leave the girl alone. So now it's me, Sean, this 18-year-old kid, just like here, like what the fuck, like what the fuck is like, what the fuck is happening? She's like, oh, like I just met them today. They were gonna be my ride home. Like we don't know. I thought we were gonna be good. And then me and Sean went straight into dad mode, dog. We were like,
what'd you say?
What the fuck we were like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, you shouldn't be here by yourself. We thought they were your friends, blah, blah, blah. Like, you're too young to be going out here to a place like this. We're grown-ass men. We signed up to do this shit. You can't be doing this shit on your own, like, without having a plan on how to get back. Because it was like 1 a.m. in, like, a nightclub in Tulum. Like, it's just not a good spot for a girl to be by herself.
Nah.
Especially at 18 when she don't know nothing about the world.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy.
So now we're like, all right, cool, like now we're like, we gotta watch this kid because like it's an American kid. Like it's just like you can't, like like Big Brother energy kicked in. Like we gotta make sure you okay now. So and then we're doing this, and I'm like, wait a second, am I on LSD? Like is this not happening? Like this kid is not really here right now. And I'm like, yo, kid, are you like we're a little high right now on drugs. Are you are you a real person? And she's like, yes, I'm definitely real. Like, I'm real. And I'm like,
No, that's hilarious. Are you a real person? To ask somebody that question is crazy. If anybody asks if I'm a real person, a stranger in a random country, I'm just gonna tell them no, because that's funny as hell.
So I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right. So Sean, we got to make sure this kid gets home safe. We out here right now. Like, this is a crazy scenario to be in. We still on drugs. Like, everything's mad extra. Like, when it was happening, I thought I was normal. Wasn't feeling anything. Thinking about it now, it was like I was in fucking Toonverse. You ever see Yu-Gi-Oh when they had like the Toon card and everything's cartoon world? That I was in cartoon world, like fucking Blues could do into that bitch.
That's crazy.
So while everything's closing, one more part happens. This lady comes up to us and she's like a fucking party vibe queen. She's like, "Oh my God, guys, come over here with me." Blah blah blah. Like, and she's saying like a little bit of English, a little bit of Spanish, and then she just like swoops us in. Like, it was the smoothest like sales transition I've ever seen someone just pull us in. So we get invited to like this VIP section. I was like outside. It was cool, and the place was closing. So the nigga who had the VIP section, he was somebody who had some pull. I don't know who he was.
Okay.
And he's sitting down in his seat like fucking Tiger King, Kingpin, looking like this. Like, he was the bad guy in the movie. Like, as far as I'm concerned, like, I met El Chapo. I don't know if I can even say that, but this nigga was a nigga that I was like, oh, this is somebody that you want to be very nice to over here. So he's sitting there with his two. What are you gonna say?
He's in jail, so that's okay. Well, actually, no. Let me not say that.
Oh, well, this whoever this guy was, he was somebody who had some pull. He's sitting there. He has two girls kissing him. He just looks like I thought I was in a rap video.
It's a whole rap video right there.
Yeah. So now I'm sitting there like me on drugs with some little 18-year-old that I'm now responsible for.
Not at all.
And then Sean is like talking to the girl who pulled us over, and he's like trying to keep her like saying, because we just don't really know what to do, and we want to make sure, like, we don't want to upset this guy who invited us to his section. He could be a great guy for all we know. We don't want to fuck anything up. So it's just enough fun of us like talking about shit, high on drugs, and like then I'm like, maybe this isn't happening. Maybe this is a dream right now. This can't be real.
Yeah.
Anyway, we finagle our way out of it. Take the kid. We drive the kid back to her spot, and then we just go back. We go home. But when I tell you that, like, having to deal with that shit, taking something for the first time like that, and having a moment like that, it just like I was like, this is the craziest shit I ever did.
That's
I just
insane.
took drugs in a foreign country and just saved a little 18-year-old kid, and we took a photo with the girl, so like we have proof that she's actually real. This is not like we were just drugged out.
Oh, there you
drugged
go.
out niggas.
There you go.
But when I tell you, like, the whole next day, I was like, is that real?
The next day,
it was like, bro, it was a lot. It was a lot. But, bro, Mexico was a wild time. Like, niggas is just, then we had niggas try to, like, we thought were our friends, and then they were using us for money. And by the end of the day, and I felt every single Drake song that ever existed. Like, I was like, damn, like, I've been losing friends and finding peace. I was like, fuck, like, this shit is crazy.
In real life, bro. Yo, you lived the life of a rapper down there for a minute.
I did, man.
Oh,
I did.
That's
crazy, man.
That is insane, bro, man. It's crazy, man.
But I saved the kid. I think that's the biggest thing.
Most importantly,
the kid on drugs.
She was American or she was German?
No, she was American. She was American. Oh my God, she was American. Hanging out with German niggas and thinking they were gonna have her back. Like, nigga, only niggas that really gonna have your back are the niggas from your country. But you still shouldn't be outside. Well, that's not true. That sounds a little crazy. Yeah, I feel like someone would be more inclined to be someone from their actual place, though. You know what I mean? I feel like there's like that little bit of community-ness. But little ass kids shouldn't be outside doing shit wilding on their own just because they can.
18 is a little ass kid for sure.
That's a little ass kid. It's in another country and like not knowing shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Wow. Goddamn. First trip.
That was Mexico.
First trip ever was a trip, huh?
I see what you did there.
You see? Damn, the sunlight got me looking like I'm Like my bottom half is like.
Oh shit! Yeah, you like to like fucking rise up
I'm
like
about
Kanye out the stadium.
I'm about to ascend. This is this
miracles on
this
me.
is the spiritual ascension they be talking about in the what is this shit called? Astrology.
Astrology. What's your sign? What's your rising? What's your moon?
What's your moon,
Oh God,
bro? Yo, did you see? You see? I mean, I feel we have to talk about this because it's like it's like I mean it's not crazy, but it's along the line of the space shit, bro. You see? Elon and them put 4 regular ass niggas up in space. Well, it was 3 regular ass niggas and then one like fighter pilot, but none of them were astronauts. None of them were like extendedly trained astronauts, and they went up into space.
Shit.
They went up into space for like 3 days. Like they were up there.
3 days?
They were up there, bro. And like this, dude, it might be smaller than like, I don't know, man. It looked like the size of like maybe like a big van, but like that's it.
Like the Scooby Doo van?
Yeah, like the 18. Yeah, 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 like the Volkswagen Scooby Doo van. But I could be wrong on that. Point being is that it was not big, and they were in there. I don't know if they like did any like research necessarily, like, but they did something. Anyways, they were up there. They had this like dome thing so they could see the Earth, and it was super fucking dope. It's insane. I was like, damn, bro. But each of them had their own story, and actually, the most interesting story was one of the ladies. Like she had always wanted to go to space. This black lady, right? I forget what she did in her actual career, but her father. So when they landed on the moon, like the original moon landers.
OGs.
The OGs. They needed a way to get like guided back. And her father, as a black man, I think they were in Guam. They were in some other country. But he was part of the team that was able to like help them locate where the fuck they were at, because technology wasn't like how it is today. So when they land, I don't know if it was Buzz or Neil, one of them, wrote a letter to her father. And so she had that letter, and she took it up to space with her. Her father and her mother had passed away, I don't know how many years before this actually happened. But she was able to take that letter up into space. And her brother got to, like the whole family, like each person's family got to see it. They got to experience the whole thing leading up to it. They walked them with the family onto the plateau where they enter the spaceship. Like it was like a full thing. And then while they're up in space, they were able to like basically Zoom to each other, so they could like talk to their families.
They got Zoom in space?
Yeah, sort of, kind of. Like I don't know. I want to say it might have been live, but it might have been like delayed tape. I don't know, but they got to talk to them sort of kind of ish. So that shit was crazy though, like super fucking crazy. And then they landed in the water when they came
Elon
back.
Put 4 niggas in space that just didn't. Well, one you said one fighter pilot.
Yeah, he was a fighter pilot. He was a commander of the mission, but he never trained he never been to space. Like that was never his thing. But he loved to do adventurous shit. Like his wife would just know that, he wants to go climb Mount Kilimanjaro next week. Not next week, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like she'd just be like, this is just who he is. And obviously it would scare her, but she was cool with letting him be himself, which is super dope.
That's super dope. I wonder how you get in that list.
That's the thing. So for that one specifically, I think it was literally like, yo, we're basically like a competition. So everybody had to put in a video, except for the one young lady. She was actually a cancer survivor. When she was a kid, she had cancer in her knee and in her bones, I guess. And then later, she like St. Jude's Hospital. She went to St. Jude's Hospital when she was a kid, and then later she got hired and works at the moment at St. Jude's. So it was like a dope ass story where it's like she survived it. She was one of the few that survived, and then she went back to work there as like a I think she's like 20 something. So, yeah. So she was the only one that got like picked. Like she was the only one that got like basically like a pardon, whatever you want to call it. She got selected. Everybody else had to like put in the video, and it wasn't random selection. They had 4 values that they wanted to stick by, and each person represented a value. So I thought that was fucking dope. I was like,
what were the values?
I forget. One was hope,
Hope, freedom,
Yeah, so, some dope ones, some corny ones, but every person and it's again Netflix, bro. They had a full ass documentary on everybody's story, you know, how they grew up, what the mission was for, how long it was going to be, and every single step of the mission leading up to it and afterwards. So shit was dope, man. It's just like crazy to think that that's becoming a thing now, where anybody can go to space. Like they had to go to some training a little bit, but it wasn't like 2-year training, 3-year training. It was like a year of training.
Now we in the real ass future, bro. Like,
that's insane.
We in it now. We in baby future.
In baby future. Oh, the video. We'll put up the video,
yes,
bro.
Yes, that video.
Bro, I saw in Hollywood, bro. I was walking and I saw this little ass fucking robot on wheels, and it was
crazy.
A motherfucker was moving. He was like, "Yo, get the fuck out of my way." Had no face. No face, no nothing. It was just a box on wheels, and it had a little lidar, I believe, a little lidar machine, which just stands for something laser detection. And what the laser detection does is that it sends out lasers all around it, and then it bounces back to the interface, and then that's how the interface knows where everything is at, so it doesn't bump into shit.
Was it R2P2?
Are you stupid? R2P2. I don't even know how to respond to that, dude. That's the first thing that came out. But no, bro. I didn't even, what is R2P2, bro? Anyways, it was a Postmates, like, drone without being in the sky. It was literally a robot. The motherfucker was going by itself. I'm sure it was programmed or it was being controlled from somewhere remote, but there was no humans in the vicinity controlling it. That motherfucker was going to deliver food to somebody or taking food, or just going back to the restaurant that it came from. But it was a Postmates drone on the ground, wheeling around, moving. Motherfuckers, nobody cared except for me. I was the only person like, yo, nobody else see it. Nobody else is like noticing this robot. Like, what's going on? Bro.
No, that's fucking crazy. The fact that robots just walking around and do regular shit, niggas like, all right, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Like, fuck. Make sure I got my mask on.
Yeah, bro. It must be some type of pilot program, because like, I could just imagine if they try to do that in like heavy populated city, that motherfuckers would just be like kicking that shit over and destroying it.
Somebody try to steal it. Man, try to steal a Postmates robot.
Yeah, I mean, dude, they're trying to do the drone delivery, and I could just imagine that like motherfuckers are definitely gonna try to, like, even as little ass kids, they're gonna hit the little, what's that shit called? Slingshot?
Nah, niggas don't have slingshots anymore. It's 2020, 2021. Niggas
bro, that's electronic slingshot.
All right.
I'm telling you, bro, little Jimmy Neutrons.
Yo, little Jimmy Neutrons. Holy shit,
bro. Future is here.
It is. Speaking of the future, NFTs.
Oh, you already know our favorite subject. Our favorite subject. This actually might be my dope shit. So I don't know how much more you had on your docket, but I might make this one my dope shit because I don't really have anything else. So you go ahead.
Oh, I was going to talk about Coinbase. Coinbase having their NFT market. They apparently. The first day they had 1 million people sign up. So most NFTs are bought off. Yeah, bought off OpenSea.
It's out already or no?
No, it's not out yet. It's not out. There's a waiting list. But they got 1 million people on the waiting list the first day they even invented the waiting list. And that's 4 times what they got on OpenSea. That shit is stupid.
I'm hopping on the wait list right now. Is that a thing? Let's see.
Yeah, let's see. Right now, you're getting live action.
Live action.
Ozzy hopping on the waiting list.
Oh no, it's. Hold on, I'll figure it out. That's crazy though.
Yeah, it's dope. I actually don't even have a dope shit for my NFT shit today. I just wanted to say
that is dope shit. Coinbase. For anybody that doesn't know, Coinbase is probably the most commercial known, most regulated in the U.S. at least, exchange to buy, sell, trade crypto. So it's a massive thing for the NFT community, because it means that. I think they're also trying to make it so that you can buy with credit cards, similar to like other platforms. But it's going to be more widely adopted because it's going to be easier for people to get into, for somebody to open up a wallet, and then, put ETH into the MetaMask, pay gas fees and all that shit. Like that's never been in the crypto space ever. That's hard. That's a hard sell. And I think the only way to like grow mass, like grow at scale, is to make it easier for people to join. I think Coinbase knows how to do that. So I'm excited. I'm super excited.
I'm excited too. I'm so sick of paying fucking gas. I still know where that money goes. Like, you pay gas and just like the fucking tooth fairy comes out of nowhere and just takes your fucking money. Like, oh man, I'm gonna mint this project, and then gas fees like an extra $2,000. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we got something check that, because I also have no idea what gas fees are for. That's probably something that I probably should looked up like early in the game. But I've also never bought anything expensive with ETH, so I never paid crazy gas.
Yeah, it's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. What's your dope shit?
My dope shit is super dope because it involves a living legend, Master P, Percy Miller. So, Master P had just joined the board of directors for a company called AGS, and what AGS does is that they, like if you have a baseball card or a Pokemon card, you have to like send it somewhere to get graded. Mm-hmm. So this company that he's a board of, you take your phone. It's an app. Take your phone. You hover over the card, and then the artificial intelligence in the app grades the card.
Nah, you can't scan. You can scan grade cards now through your phone.
Scan grading cards.
Nah,
and it's a pre-grade. It's a pre-grade, so it's like afterwards you probably still are going to send it off to the PSA, but at least it's like you can put it up on the market, or you can do whatever the fuck you need to do, and at least within like the grading scale where your thing is, instead of you just looking at it and being like human, like you looking at it and be like, I don't know. But with this artificial intelligence, it's very like calculated. It could tell you exactly where the edges are teared and shit. Ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
And you about to have the fucking, what's the name of the company?
It's called AGS. I don't know what that stands for.
And the Master P is a what for it? He's on the board?
He joined the board of directors this week.
That's crazy. I didn't think he even had anything to do with like cards like that, or like.
He's definitely in the tech space. He's in the tech investing space for sure, and he's for anybody that doesn't know, Percy Miller, Master P, has always been like an entrepreneur, so he's never stopped. Yes. Like he's always had his hand in different stuff. I think he has his own water. He has his own snacks. Rap Snacks is
Rap Snacks Master P. Okay.
Yeah. At least I know he's greatly involved in it.
Heavily involved in it.
Yeah, man. So I'm not surprised. I just never know that this company exactly existed. But I knew that somewhere down the line he'd be somewhere within the NFT artificial intelligence like space. So that's dope.
Fuck yeah. Oh, also one more thing for hip hop victories. Master P's killing the game. Big shout out to Master P.
Shout out. Yes, sir.
Super Bowl announced lineup.
We're a little late, but that's just I have no problem talking about that. That's crazy.
That's legendary. That's dope shit.
In LA.
In LA. For anybody who doesn't know, the Super Bowl for 2021 season 2022 actual February. Performance February. Mm-hmm. Halftime show will be headlined by a man by the name of Dr. Dre, with people also featuring Snoop Dogg, mm-hmm. Eminem,
Marshall
Mathers, and a gentleman by the name of Kendrick Lamar in Los Angeles. It is about to be.
Hold on. Mary J. Blige too, no?
Oh, Mary J. Blige too. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry, Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, put some respect on the name.
I apologize. That's just going to be stupid.
In LA, in a brand new stadium, like brand new, like first season.
Me and my niggas trying to get it, yeah, bitch.
Oh, dude, I might have to go just for the performance. I don't care.
Shit, me too. I'm like, damn, I might
be outside.
In the parking lot.
Exactly. Tailgating and shit. I'm down. It's down the street, basically. I'm down.
It's definitely a move.
That's a move, bro. I think we're about done.
I think we're good.
Glad we're back in the baggy. Sorry, we've been gone for a little bit, guys. It's been a lot of shit going on. Good shit though. So yeah, man.
We working it back. We're getting it back step by step. We're figuring it out a little bit more. The video shit, we're getting better. Y'all ain't getting more of that Zoom shit. That shit is like ass cheeks, but
yeah,
here.
fuck that shit.
Hold
on. Shout out Riverside. Shout out Riverside. If I'm not already an affiliate, I should be, because I stand by this product for sure. I use this to record my my drone podcasts that I need to record more of. And I mean, the audio quality on this, the video quality, this is not an ad. I'm just very much excited that I don't have to be recording on Zoom, because Zoom, for some reason, hasn't figured out their bottlenecks. So we out here.
Yes, so if you guys want to give us, if you guys want to follow us, follow me at Dom Jackson Fit. Oh, and follow the Two Somethings in a Pod Instagram too. It's Two Somethings in a Pod at Two Somethings in a Pod on Instagram. And I'm Dom Jackson Fit on Instagram and Twitter.
Yes, I am Ozzy McIntosh. Well, you already know that, but you can follow me at OAMJR. You can follow me at High Skies LLC. And I'll announce that next time. A new venture.
Oh, fuck! We didn't talk about that.
It's all right.
We got more for next time then.
Yeah, it's more for next time. I'll be able to talk more about it because I'll be in it. So
bet.
Yes,
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care.